Happy Thursday, everybody. Time for another art stream. Ta-da! And this week again, just like last week, I am doing art fight. Though this one's not going to be quite as long. Last week's was 4 hours worth of art. It was a lot it was 8 characters and a drum set and a piano and other various instruments. So this one's going to be 3 characters. And I am pulling them up right now so I can show you how cute and cozy they are going to be. I'm pulling up, I've got some, hi Echo Moon, I'm glad you made it. Nice to see, it's always nice to see you. I really genuinely appreciate that you keep coming back. Like, I'm just blah blah blah, and you're like, I'm here too, and I'm like, why? But thank you. So yay! I'm like legitimately trying to do a good job, and I appreciate that you are encouraging me. So yeah, tonight is going to be cozy, and I'm pulling up the bookmarks of my characters that I'm going to be drawing. Alright. Can you hear the music okay? I'm trying to make sure that I have some, like, hearable music while I'm yammering on and on, or while I get focused on drawing and forget to yammer on and on. Okay, great. So, tonight I'm going to be doing some adorable characters. It's going to be plushies, kind of. D&D style toys. So, we have, oh, it's hard to see them because of this light. Here we go. Angle it. First we've got here is Briar. In Briar's description, they live to help. They live to mend that which is broken. Thoughtful and kind, though maybe not always the best at conveying their thoughts, they strive to leave places better than how they found them. They carry nothing with them except a living cloak that tells stories, a magic jam jar that creates wonders, and a swarm of bees. And through Briar's eye, though Briar's eyes are unblinking buttons, which makes them very good at staring contests, they see beauty in everything, even the things that are dangerous. Just because the land is fraying doesn't mean that joy cannot be found, even in the simplest and smallest of things. They'd love to sit down and tell you a tale sometime while mending your clothes, your toys, your hearts. Tell them a tale of your own sometime, and let them remember you fondly as they weave the story into the clothes they wear. So I think that's super adorable and precious. And I'm like, oh, yes. Second, we have Smoosh. Smoosh! And Smoosh's description just says, a stuffed animal gelatinous cube that has been brought to life. He believes he's a real gelatinous cube and is very confused why he can't do gelatinous cube things. And it makes him sad sometimes. And before I go, yep. Next we have, and third, is Mimi the Mimic, which is the cutest little mimic. She's just a hungry girl in a dungeon and eats adventurers. Ooh woo. She's made from oak, stained a soft brown color, and iron fittings. She likes duper dark dungeons and can see in the dark real easy. No damp dungeons if it makes her wood swell and rubs against her iron fittings. But to me, Mimi just looked like a toy box. And I'm like, yeah, I'm putting Mimi with these two. But now that you've met Smoosh and Briar, I want to introduce you to my other attack. Meet Smoosh. I made a little plush version of Smoosh. Smoosh. He's cute. So I'm going to be offering to give Smoosh to the artist who created them. And, but I'm going to enjoy having him around until then. So those are our three simple characters. Well, Briar's not entirely a simple character. There's a lot of colors, a lot of patterns, but also a lot of freedom. So, without further ado, oh, and this is one of my characters. I don't think I introduced him last time. He's one of the characters that I have on Artfight that I found as an AI image that I decided, yep, you have to be real art. So here he is. His name is Axel Infinity for AI, but I like him. Someone just actually drew a picture of him with holding six cups of beer. I'm like, oh yeah, it's Party Axel. This is one of the other pictures I did recently. This is 8 characters. The 2 reindeer are also original characters, and this one here in the middle is my original character, Gaja. But these are Sammy characters, and these are Halder characters, which is all Norse. And so I wanted to tell a little story. The cool thing about this character, Nani, the artist who created her cosplays all of her original characters, or at least a handful of them. And I think that is like super cool dedication. Like, so there's not just drawing references of her characters, but like photo references, which is not a thing you get to see often on Artfight. And oh, finally, my 4th of July attack for this cute little Neopets Aisha named Spangle, who loves all the iconic little things about current American culture, like cookout food and root beer floats and cola and apple pie and water guns and, football, baseball, very American stuff. So I wanted to make him an entire scene, and I just heard from the artist today, and they really liked the way this picture came out, and that made me, that's what I love about Artfight. Like, when people appreciate the effort that I put in. But I absolutely loved this character, and I loved making this picture. So, speaking of loving to make pictures, let's start by making our picture tonight. Alright, let's put that stuff away and bring up Briar again. Let's start the scene by fitting everybody. I'm just gonna have, oh, where's my pencil? Here's my pencil. I'm starting off is it's interesting music. More clubbish than I was expecting. It's supposed to be happy electronic dance music. It's not exactly not happy, so I guess. My apologies to the artist who made Mimi, Azure Azulti, if I'm saying that correctly. I don't. I hope it wasn't insulting to say that Mimi looks like a toy box, but she's heckin' cute. Come on. She's just cute. So it's gonna have Briar leaning against Mimi and holding on to Smoosh. The nice thing about a plush character is no bones, so you can be a little bit more free with the posing. Kind of going full adventure time with the noodly limbs. And Smoosh is just so cute and cubish, but plush. See how quick that was compared to the one with 8 characters? It was so fast. I found that a lot of my attacks have been taking roughly 2 hours. So 4 hours was definitely the exception because it was just so big. All right. So let's pull up Briar again. Oh, I love those ears. Big braidish area around here. Poofy sleeves. I love the characters people make. There's always so much love well, usually so much love involved. And not only do I love the creativity and the love involved in making the character, but when you draw someone's character that they love, the response is just amazing. It's amazing. Oops. 8:30. Time to hydrate. Okay, let's move on. EDM. It's supposed to be hype bangers. Yeah, this one's cute. If this doesn't work out, I'll move to another station. Yeah, most of this attack is going to be focused on Briar because, I mean, I've already made Smoosh. Smoosh. So there's really not a whole lot to Smoosh. So Crackle Moon, have you been drawing anything? Making art? Working on more fanfics? Oh, Mr. Lucky Dog Down Under. Oh, hello, Squash. I've never heard of the show Lucky Dog Down Under. What service is it on? I was gonna say channel, but that's not a thing anymore. There are no channels. There are streaming services. Tis the way of the world. I'm not complaining that there's no channels, because I mean, streaming service is kind of like a channel in itself. Like, you can find this thing on HBO, or you can find this thing on Netflix. It's like, what's the difference at that point? CBS Saturday mornings. Aww. That's cute. So it's like, that's like not a scripted thing to have a kid wanting to name the dog Pillow Squash. And for some reason that sounds like a very Australian thing for a kid to say. I can't explain why I feel like that, but it just does. Okay. Okay, maybe not that. Oh, this song's called Playtime Pop, which seems appropriate. I like this. I'll add it way back. This is a cute song. Gotta draw these little bees. Because I didn't notice the bees before. I love drawing hair, but I have to say, I'm kind of loving drawing yarn hair too. Because it's just kind of freeing, but noodly. Well, let me guess, is the fan fiction you're working on from Avatar? Like the blue people Avatar, not like Last Airbender. I'm talking like blue people. Heart, heart. Just kidding. I know. But that's like, when you love something, you should keep writing fan fiction of it. I do not say this in any way to tease or make fun of, because no, let people like things. So do you get mad when people ask, like, oh, which avatar are you talking about? Like the blue people? Mm. Oh, Dungeon Toy Box. You're the cutest, Mimi. You are the cutest. Dude, it's been 30 minutes, and I think I'm done with the sketch. This is... Last Airbender. Yeah, well, you have to specify sometimes for The Last Airbender, especially depending on the crowd you're talking to, because there are people who just don't understand. But chances are, if you hang out with cool people or people who know you at all, they probably know this about you. And I think that's, yeah. And if you don't know them and they don't know you, I think that's a fair thing if they misinterpret. But when you specify, if they misinterpret, then that's on them. I might have to start just inking this, because I think... Wow. That was fast. These guys are simple. Even Briar. There's definitely a cozy element to the, like, drawing simpler characters. Not just the cozy element that they are plush and comforting and absolutely adorable, sweet characters, but the fact that they are easy to draw is very comforting to me. Okay. Briar's going to be a lot to color, so I don't feel too bad. Mostly purple, mostly brown and gray. Easy. A lot more intricate. And I like this. I like intricate. So, we're already moving on. Oh no, we're not erasing anything yet. I can't erase unless I ink it. Dummy. Dummy. See, I went so fast I forgot what I was doing. What am I doing? Getting feedback on something you made, especially when it's like, oh yeah, you did a good job on this specific thing, or oh, you really nailed this aesthetic, or I just really like it, is such a good feeling. Maybe, yeah, it's like becoming an actor or a musician and being up on stage and getting that applause. It's such a good feeling. All right. And at the same time, you don't have to be up on stage to get the recognition and the applause if you're like writing or drawing something. So you can get that applause, you can get that recognition and that validation passively. And it still has the same effect. And I like that. Oh yeah, yarn hair is fun. I like yarn hair. And there's going to be yarns that overlap. And I might, depending on how it looks after it's colored, I might put a little texture in that yarn. I hope everybody's been able to stay cool relatively in this crazy summer. This summer's so hot. when I posted that picture that I did last week, with all the bards, the artist who created the Unicorn Girl was like, first off, this is their first art fight, and was like, oh, thank you, and like super grateful for including their character. And I'm like, of course, it's a pleasure. Who doesn't want to draw an absolutely adorable unicorn girl? But I updated my link with their YouTube channel. Like, such a super nice person, super like polite, very conscientious, very considerate. And so I recommend, if anyone goes to that channel, back to that video at all for any reason, or wants to know what I'm talking about, the link is there, and also the link to Antonia, a Cerro Tiburon, her webcomic too, that have the two main characters, Trixis and Aaron. So I put the links in the description of the video. In retrospect, I did that today. But I also, the artist, oh, I gotta look at the name now, because just saying the artist of the Unicorn Girl, that's not helpful. Where are my messages? The person's name is Palo Atelier, Paloatelier. Palo Atelier. Was like, they're a super cool artist, super nice person, and gonna be posting stuff about their art fight experience, being their first year doing it, and like, yeah, so I'm excited to see that video. They actually watched my video, and I was like, oh, or at least put it on in the background while they were drawing, and I was like, yay! And Antonia did as well, and was like, oh my gosh, you actually listen to ska? I don't know what her voice sounds like, but that was my approximation of it. Because I am very bad at doing people's voices. Especially when I don't know what their voices sound like. But it's super duper flattering that anyone... I am going to be posting this video as well, when I post this attack. And I'm going to be posting Smoosh's Plush attack, smash, the same time. I didn't want to, like, I put photos of Smoosh on my Discord, but I haven't put this up on Artfight yet. So I kind of wanted to do a double attack. So this 2D attack is gonna be for the artist who made Briar, and the 3D craft attack is gonna be for the artist who made Smoosh. And I know it's probably Smush, but I keep saying Smoosh. But whatever. It's cuter to me to say Smoosh. Smoosh. It's kind of like Smooch and Smush at the same time. Alright, gonna have the braid tucked under the arm there. Sometimes I forget I can hold things with my other hand. I was randomly thinking today, how many... I was gonna ask in the Art Fight Discord General Chat 2, because that's where I like to hang out. General Chat 2, because it's usually less busy than General Chat 1. Um, but I was going to ask how many people are left-handed versus right-handed. Is anybody here in the chat left-handed? Most people I know are right-handed, but my sister and my father are both lefties. My mom and I are both righties, so it was 50-50 in my house growing up. And growing up, like when I was like a real small, like when I was a baby, basically, my parents were seeing if I was a lefty or a righty just by which hand I did stuff with. And apparently, as an infant and toddler, I did not have a preference. I did stuff equally with my left and my right hands. And I kind of wish I was still that level of ambidextrous. Because honestly, that sounds like it would be very helpful to be ambidextrous. I can do some things. Maybe I'll do that for a stream one time, like when art fight's over. Drawing with my non-dominant hand. Oh my gosh, so your family is exactly the same as mine, Crackle Moon. You and your mom are right-handed. My dad and my sister are left-handed. That's exactly the same as me. Being ambidextrous sounds awesome. And honestly, it's probably like not that cool in reality, but like it sounds cool, right? It's like one of those, not quite a superpower, but definitely still a power. Oh, you're such a simple little cube. Such a precious little baby. Speaking of precious babies, we feed birds on our porch, or like, you know, in the area, like from our fourth floor balcony. And we have a flock of blue jays that have adopted us. The babies, they have, like, there's multiple families of blue jays, and like the latest batch of babies are adorable and pathetic. It's super cute watching them learn, but it's so funny when they're like trying to eat on their own and an adult shows up and they cry, feed me, and it's like, ugh. And you can see like on the adults' faces, they're like, oh, kid, no. You feed yourself. But the babies are very, very insistent. No, feed me. And it's hilarious. They're so cute. I love feeding animals. I think my dad was in like, he was born in 49, and I think they still in some places tried to like make you be right-handed because they thought left-handed was evil or something. I don't think they were super strict about it, but he did learn to do a lot of things right-handed as a kid. Oh, I like Briar. And even if Mimi is not a toy box, Mimi's not going to eat either of these two because they're not made of meat. I'm pretty sure Mimi likes to eat meat, not stuffing. And honestly, even if Smush was a real gelatinous cube, shh, don't tell him. He wouldn't be made of meat either. Smush has a lot, well, a good handful of attacks already from previous years. And I'm kind of surprised nobody actually made a plush of him before. A little surprised. Because he's very simply shaped. I made this little cube out of like one piece of felt, and I got it done in maybe 2 hours, and that includes all the stitching. All the stitching. Little bees. All right. I want to do his stitchings in purple. Oh, not quite. A couple more details for Mimi. Guys, it's just 9 o'clock now. It's been 1 hour and I'm almost done with all the inking. I think that's pretty dang good. Yeah, the majority of the coloring is gonna be on Briar. Oh, I'm happy with this. This is coming out cute, right? Aww. Yeah. All right. Now is for my... Wait. Thank you! All right, now, please stay tuned. Da, 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 da. I made a little public service announcement, finally. A little page to put up. So if you're just tuning in, you missed the drawing part. Ha ha ha. That's alright. You get to see the coloring. I think a lot of people like the final picture most, but if you're watching this, chances are you like to create. You like to watch it come together. Same reason people like watching Bob Ross. Same reason, you know, there's a lot of things people like watching the hoarders, just to see things get cleaned up. I'm sure there's plenty of other reasons too, but there is something satisfying of watching something happen that either you don't know how to do, or like I even find comfort watching you know, people making sculptures and vases, and like what is it, like when they take wood or something and they put it on that spinny thing and then like carve it out into like a cylinder or a vase or something like that. That's not a Dremel, it's a lathe. I think it's a lathe. I like, oh, that's satisfying to watch. And those videos where people clean those absolutely disgusting rugs. Oh yeah, pottery. Yep. Well, there's pottery, but I was thinking like the carving out things, and yeah, it's definitely satisfying to watch. People like watching cooking shows like that. Make you get to see like from an empty plate to like this finished meal with all these ingredients, and then someone eat it. Okay, even the erasing took very little time. Da, da, da. Here we are, back with our characters. I'm gonna start with... I'm actually gonna start with Smush's stitchings first, so I know what parts to leave open for bones. And then I'll do gonna stitch his, yeah, his mouth will come in later. There we go. We'll add more details to that shortly. For now, I'm going to find a nice light brown for Minnie. 1 gray 3 is not what we're looking for. No, not warm. Well, I don't think we want warm gray 1. I think Minnie is too, yeah, that's too yellow. So I'm looking for a marker called Sand. Where you at, Sand? Nope, that's burnt umber. Do I have sand in here? Sand, baby, I found it. Sand. Well, that's probably Briar's color too. Let's take a look. Let's take a look and match up what colors are best for marks. Come on. All right. Maybe it is a more yellowish. Maybe warm gray is the way to go. Yeah. All right. So warm gray 1 and 2 is what I need. And sand is going to be for Briar. Or suntan. Oh, what's the difference between sand and suntan? Oh, suntan. Briar is suntan. Sand is going to be an accent for... Alright. Cadmium. Nope. Chrome. Nope. Guys, I have too many upside down markers. A 1 gray 1 right here. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's looking nice. keep thinking about stuff I should be talking about on these streams while I'm drawing. Like, this is kind of, in a way, just like a podcast. But it's a very unfocused one. Because it's just me talking. It's a podcast with some, like, little random visuals, I guess. Because most people are just going to be listening with occasionally looking up at it. That is the intent. Oh, whoops. It's supposed to be part of the cloak. Whoops. Oh, whoops. Thank you. Thankfully, it's a neutralish color. Suntan. Yeah, suntan. Oh. I know I already have like too many pictures planned that I want to draw for Art Fight. Yet I still find myself looking up characters and bookmarking them. I don't know if I'm doing this for next year. Like, for next year's Art Fight. I'm planning on doing Art Fight next year. But, I just love finding these characters and bookmarking them. And the brown skin and light hair reminded me. I found a character that I absolutely have to draw because he looks exactly like one of my favorite Sims characters that I made. Darnell Drowman. I'm like, dude, how did you get in my head and create this character? Like his hairstyle, his coloring, his face, like so much of it looks very, very similar. His fashion is different, but like that's about it. And his story, obviously, his story is different. He's not a Sim. In this other artist's version, he's not a Sim. But I'm like, dude, I have to draw the two of you together now. Going, what? I have a doppelganger. I have a twin. No, I will not. That's nice. Next track. Next track. Sure. I like this. This is nice. Liked. Seeing what you oops. See, you're talking about watching a video that of a guy that cleans neglected lawns, and we were talking about, you know, cooking shows and people making things, kind of what I'm doing here. It made me think I used to watch, and I don't know why I don't anymore, Tiny Cooking. That was so addictive. Watching people make like these tiny dishes with tiny dishes. Like, they would cook in like dollhouse pots and use dollhouse knives, and like it was the cutest thing ever. And I was just fascinated, and it was real food. They were making real food and actually really cooking it, only just using tiny plates, tiny forks, tiny, like they'd have a super tiny mushroom or a tiny carrot or a tiny piece of broccoli, and they're tiny cutting it up, and I'm like, so cute. It's so cute. I think I have problems. Oh, that's very dark. It's been a long time since I've played The Sims. At least for me, a long time. Like, a few weeks. And I only played it like once in the past like couple of months, I think. When I was playing, like, I've played about 2,500 hours on that game. I love The Sims. I've looked up other Sims characters on Artfight, and I have drawn Sims characters on Artfight, which is awesome. I love that other people have loved their characters enough to post them. So I'm drawing them. The tiny food videos are so cute. It started, the addiction with the tiny food videos for me started with someone making spaghetti for their hamster. Like, and they literally just gave it to their hamster on a tiny plate, on a tiny picnic table. And then there was like a tiny burrito, and like fed that to their hamster. And it was like all hamster safe foods and stuff. But I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And then I fell in love with the cooking itself, not just the hamster eating the tiny cooking. It's it's kind of pathetic, but I don't care. I don't care. All right. I need to. Next. There we go. Here we go. Is it me? Does this singer, does this artist sound like they have the hiccups? I'm really enjoying making this picture. It's just coming together so easily. It's taking like no effort. And it's so rewardingly cute. I love these characters. That's helping that I love these characters. Oh, so dang cute. All right. Where's my grays? I need gray markers, please. There's one. I'm losing my mind. I need to, like, absolutely clean out my markers. Organize them better. Cool gray number 2. There we go. Oh boy, this marker is dying. I do have backup markers, just not in the room here with me. I didn't think I'd need them. That's okay. That's okay. I've got enough of what I need. Color the whole thing in because that keyhole is gonna be darker anyway. Blend it a little bit more with this juiced up marker, which blends the color a little better. Now, I need warm gray 1. Nope, I want warm gray 2. Nope. What do I not have? Warm gray 2. That's okay, because I think I have beige. I think beige is good. Beige is good. Oh, it's beige with warm gray 1. Yeah. Get some wood grain effect in here. Just a subtle little wood grain effect. go, a little bit of texture. That's not so bad. Oh, and I need more shading too. Yeah, that's probably a good one too. Yeah. Boots and hats, boots and hats, boots and hats, boots and hats. Yeah, I think Mimi's looking pretty good there. I'm actually use a little bit of blue, a little bit of slate blue to make the metal pop a little bit more. Alright, that's pretty good. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, I need a gray. Here's gray. Here's black. Black. I think Mimi's all done. And oops. So easy. It's all so easy. You know, I am gonna use nope. A Sharpie. This is happy music. I kind of like this one. It's. He needs a brighter purple, but I don't know if I have a brighter purple. Violet light might be. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It seems darker, but I think it's more pinky than the mauve I originally was using. Well, that worked out nicely with the shading. Aww. Alright, now I think I can finish with the stitchings. Like stitching in these little bones, and the skull. Do. One thing I enjoyed about making Smush, the Plush Smush, is that the stitching is supposed to be kind of sloppy on him. And I'm like, good, because that's the only kind of stitching I know how to do. You can see how very messy it is. But I did make him out of one piece of felt. So like there are places on here where he doesn't have a seam. But and these were wooden buttons that I painted purple. So. And he is Smooshy. I love him. And I'm probably, when the artist decides if they're gonna keep him or not, I'm gonna make a Smoosh for myself. Cause it's so cute. Alright. So now we have our simple shaped characters colored. So now it is time for Briar's coloring. Which Briar. Alright. So it looks like some of the front strands are white and the rest is kind of a peachish cream color. Green gauntlets and yellow eyes. We'll start with that. Nope, not pale yellow. I want cream. Is there cream? Well, Naples yellow is a good start. know that these little coins down here are also yellow. So I'm going to start doing yellow, which I'll just do that next. Banana. We'll do banana. It's coming together so fast. Oh, bees. We've got to color in them bees. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Friendly, happy little bees. Alright. So now we need green gauntlets. Well, since I can only see one gauntlet, green single gauntlet. Alright. Okay, this song got annoying. You're moving on. Okay, this is starting out sounding cute. Alright, let's see how many of those hair strands are white and what the inside of the ear looks like. Come on, open up for me, tablet. It's not turning on. Oop. Looks like it's restarting. So, we move on to the phone. I don't know what's going on with my tablet, so... We're about 50% done with coloring. And it's been, what, an hour and a half? Dang. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Alright. Apofito. Bookmark. Adventure Party. So, Briar. Oops. So the floop is the peachy color. And get purple and blue and white sleeves. White undershirt. Red and yellow inside. Red and yellow insides. Oh boy. Well, this has a yellow border and some purple with yellow. Blue boots. Purpley blue boots. Purple and green striped pants. Trousers. Pantaloons. Red and orange interior. Oofpa. There we go. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Don't want banana. I want Naples yellow. let's do the boots. We'll start with boots. And actually, we'll get a banana to do. That, and then the border. It is a very colorful outfit. It takes a lot of referencing, but I think once we finish, it will be worth it. It will look worth it. Okay. Purple wires, don't want that. Violet light, don't want that. Indigo, don't want that. Where's blueberry? Blueberry! Blueberry for the pants with green stripes. Blue for the boots. With a purple outline. Randomly going back on that topic of like artist applause, getting the comments, like the nice comments. There's one I did last year. It was one of my favorite characters that I drew last year, and I loved the characters so much I made a little comic. And it was a Fraggle. I love Fraggle Rock. Big fan. And I don't know if the artist just like was doing other stuff during the year, but they came back like at the end of Art Fight and commented on it like a week or longer after I had made it. And I'm like, oh well, they just haven't seen it because there was no comments. They came back with the nicest remarks, like the most passionate, like, oh my gosh, how did you do this? This is amazing. And I'm like, I still, to this day, read that when I'm in a bad mood. Like, that comment, and it was for, what was the Fraggle's name now? I should have it like etched in my brain, and it is there. Just my brain is very tired to access things right now. But he's so it's a really super cute character and a really super cute picture. And I'm pulling it up now. Where you at? I want to go to my revenge and favorites. Hello. Swatter Fraggle. And I'm going to read what this person wrote to me, because my heart. First off, this was the little comic that I made with little Swatter Fraggle giving a trashy novel to Madame Trashy. And I'm like, look at his little like Lisa Frank patterns. And his little like backpack with demon wings and his little hat with the horn. I love this little guy. I love him so much. And so I did this entirely out of love. And I even said so to him. And this was the comment that I got. And I'm like, whoa. He or she says, I genuinely cannot articulate all the things I love about this. Wow, this is so fantastic. I feel so honored to receive such a thoughtful attack. Swatter is so cute. Oh wow, I adore the expressions and how the characters emote with their full bodies. This is so in character for Swatter and everyone else here. How you have fantastic comedy timing. Oh, thank you. And Gunge immediately flipping through the book makes me giggle so hard. Seriously, I've been thinking about this comic at least once a day and laughing out loud about it. I love it so much. What? Your art style is amazing as well. I love how you layer your colors. It's extremely visually satisfying. This may be one of my favorite art pieces I've ever received in my life, genuinely. And I cannot thank you enough. Oh, my silly creature guy. Wah! And I'm like, I get teared up when I read that. Because I'm like, that means more to me than, like, that's payment for my soul. Like, there's payment for work I've done, like, monetary payment. But that is payment on my soul. It brings me life. And I am so grateful to have gotten a comment like that. I've been doing art pretty much as long as I could hold a pencil or a crayon. It's just the thing I do. And so I've been working on improving it like throughout the course of my life, and I'm still gonna work on improving it. I'm never gonna be perfect, and that's okay. I'm fine with ditching perfectionism. But I do want to be better than I was, better than I am. We should all want to improve ourselves. That doesn't mean that you have to put yourself down for where you're at currently. So I'm not, I don't want to come off as like conceited, but I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made with my art so far. And it is a so far because I'm gonna keep working at it. I'm gonna keep learning what I could do better, or trying out new styles, or what have you. I keep doing that. What have you? What have you? I don't know why I'm doing that, but I keep doing that, so you're all along for the ride. Alright. I know, that was like the sweetest comment, and I'm so honored. Oh, I don't like how that is blending, or not blending, I guess. Alright, where are you, sand? Nope. Sand is in here, isn't it? Sand is in here. That'll help it blend a little better. Part of getting better is practicing and taking risks. Just trying new stuff. And it's with whatever you like doing. Don't let yourself stagnate with it. Try new things. Try writing for a new genre. Try writing for a different fandom. Or whatever. I mean, not to say that there isn't value in sticking in your comfort zone sometimes. There's 100%. That's what it's for. That's what hobbies are for. That comfort zone. My precious, precious comfort zone. I like my comfort zone. It's comfortable. Alright, this is coming along. Oh yeah, that's there. I need navy blue. Navy blue, navy blue. Oh, so many of my markers are upside down, which means they're easier to run out of juice, but not out yet. There's probably actually a few that are out, and I'm just running on marker fumes. But honestly, that's why I'm doing it. I want to get every last drop out of these markers because they're expensive. Art Fight's a good way to weed out my old, oops, sorry about the shaking there. To get rid of my almost dry markers. I'm going to be doing so much coloring. I've already done so much coloring. I am ahead of schedule because today is, what, July 9th? And this is my 13th attack, including the plush. So I'm staying on top of it. I'm doing all right here. It sounds like she's saying, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oops, 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 oops. Some light purple here, a light blue. Nope, not a pale indigo. Maybe this will be the mauve. Mauve. let's take another look at the complicated outfit. The complexities that is Briar. Oh, there's some light blue there. Nope. Different light blue. Different light blue. No. No. Blue glow. No. No. Frost blue. Blue glow. That's what I want. Okay, this song is broken. Where'd I go? Okay, this one's cuter. And that's red there. I think it was like a... No, what shade of red? Let's go with ruby. Some pale purple to shade the white. I'm definitely going to be making more art of Swatter Fraggle in the future. Maybe not this year, but definitely sometime in the future. There's a few characters that I really loved and that I'm like saving for future attacks. There was one, I remember her story and I remember drawing her with another character. It was, oh, I think I showed this one in a previous stream, where it was the girl made of cake and ice cream because she died of diabetes. Like she had too much sugar and died, and then was reincarnated as a candy person. And I'm like, that's kind of sad and kind of adorable. It's definitely a level of wish fulfillment in that story. And I'm going to be drawing that. And then Zoe with her space cakes, a little alien girl who delivers cakes in the universe, like out in space. She's a adorable little green alien person. Okay, so the rest of that coat. What do we got for hair and coat? coat. This is a darker purple with some green and yellow, pink, red, yellow, pink. Okay. So that is a blueberry color. Put in the green and then work around the green. That, and then up pink. Here's pink. Here's a good pink. There we go. And some yellow in the green and yellow in the red. And there's purple suns right there. The eyes a little brighter. And then there's going to be color on the hair. Oh, first, oh yeah, that's much closer to the color. Now I should look up to see if birdies still exists in Poughkeepsie. thought about it the other day. I saw the name Birdie. I'm like, oh yeah. I used to think the bar was named Birdie, Birdie. I'm like, that's a weird name for a bar. And then I found out it was Bertie. I'm like, oh, that's different. That's not why. Birdie. What is a weird name for a bar? Like little tweet birdies? I wonder if Birdies is still around, do they play music like this now? Alright, some picture reference for the hair. Yeah, we're missing a lot of Briar's outfit because of, the sitting position and holding Smush. But I think that's okay. And I think this is supposed to be, oops. I think this is supposed to be blueberry color too. This is supposed to match that. I need some pink. Some green. Okay. Oh, 30-year reunion, huh? From Marist or from high school? Wait, no, that would be Marist. Oh, jeez. Well, good thing you're not that old. Marist. Dang. Well, speak for yourself. My memories are already fading away, no matter where I go. I think we did okay by Briar. There we go. And then our version. The camera did a good job. Good job, camera. I'm very proud proud of you. See? See? Praising. Praising feels good even to cameras. Oh, I'm losing my mind. That's alright. At least you all get it. Aw, Birdie's is gone. Aw. It's a pillar of culture. I'm not exactly surprised that Birdie's is gone. Like, I think I went to it once and I knew it was a dive bar before I even went. I was not much of a partier in college, to no one's surprise. I gotta make up for that. For time lost. I gotta just party hardy. Aw. I like this. I feel like it needs something though. Should we use our friend? Our friend at the circle? And like make a little patchwork background? I don't know. I think maybe. I think that might work. It's something like that just like unifies. We can, if we don't like it, we can always erase the pencil. But like make a little quilted, little patchworky pattern there. Well, while thinking about that, I'm gonna give the bees little blue wings because they don't have their little wings. Oh, and that's something I'm gonna do is outline them all in Sharpie. But let me do the patchwork first. Let me actually, while I've got this blue out, we don't want it to look too much like a grid, but at the same time, you don't want it too patchwork, too like chaotic either. And we'll color them in different, but this is a good indicator of what's where. It's a handy little circle. It's a very good size circle. I am very happy with my purchase. Alright, we're gonna want just pastels. Pastels works just fine. Yellows. Oh, green highlighter. Yeah, my pastel green highlighter. Down arrows make cute and simple stems and leaves. So you can get a little marker and then just do like a little bird foot at the top, and it makes a little flower. Doop, doop, doop. So that's my little tip of the day. Trying to think what other colors we need more. Probably more greens. More green, baby, yeah. We got some pink and reddish, orange, yellow, green. We need more blue. We need more actual blue. And now I need some blue glow. Yeah, blue glow is a good color. That came out pretty nice. Yeah, I think that is an okay background. So, one thing that's gonna make it pop is to, oh, I'll use purple. Use purple to outline it. And I'm gonna use black, a black Sharpie to outline the characters. Yeah, I probably should use the use the circle to do the line over, but I'm already not doing it, so I guess I'm not doing it. That's alright. No, that's an excellent excuse. Oh, I should do this, but I'm not doing it, so I guess I won't do it. So you see, like this, the thickness in the line really just makes it pop. And I'm not doing thickness of all the lines, just the outside lines. So like, I'm not going to outline the outside of the box, just the outside of the picture. Anything that touches the white is going to get a solid black. And I'm not even going to separate the characters. I am going to just go straight in. If color is touching color, it doesn't get the hard line. Do. I know that this style has a name. I could not tell you for the life of me what it is. If I heard it, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's it. But to come up with the name in my memory, no. Honestly, making them pop out from the background like this, separating them more, makes this seem softer. At least in my mind. It looks it looks like how a baby blanket smells. I'm one of those people that if someone brings a baby in to like an office or a gathering or whatever, and they're like, "You want to hold the baby?" I'm like, "No, I don't." Babies are fine. They're not for me. They can be cute. And I'm grateful like that my parents didn't feel that way. But I gotta be real with myself. Babies are not a thing I enjoy, passively or actively. Uh, See, now they're solid characters with a semi-solid, like, playmat background. Aww. When babies fall asleep and you hold them, that's a sign that you are a trustworthy person. You're someone the baby can trust, therefore you're someone anyone should trust. And I think that's beautiful, and honestly, that doesn't at all surprise me about you. I'm sure I'm sure people are like, certain moms are probably very excited to see you, like, it's the baby faller asleeper. Hold it now. Is that a word? Faller asleeper? Well, it is now. Alright, it's 10:30. It's been just exactly 2 hours. And I'm as done as this can be. I don't think that there's any more I can do for this. We've got Briar, we've got Smush, we've got Mimi, we've got the bees, we've got the background, we got the cloak. I think we're good. So on that note, I am gonna sign on off. I hope you have a really nice evening, a really nice weekend, and I will be back next week with more fireworks outside. I will be back with another one. I'll have to decide at that point what I would want to draw. But I really had fun doing this one, so thank you very much for hanging out, for watching, and take care. Bye.